Alright, Sam, I'm going to charge this electroscope by conduction. I'm going to touch the balloon to the electroscope. Hopefully, I cannot keep a hold of my balloon. Alright, I'm going to try to get your electroscope charged, guys.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody. Ah!
What if we touch it with 2 balloons at once?
It's hard to touch it with one balloon at once for me. I can't even get it to...
it like I touch it and then he touches it? And
You could.
Or could you put... If I put my balloon on there first and her balloon touched mine, would the flow go through it, or would...
You're only getting like half of your balloon really charged.
So right on that side.
Okay, so hopefully I've got lots of electrons in my foils. When I charge...
It doesn't work.
Okay.
Do like a tip.
Try to listen while you're doing it. When I charge this by conduction, I touch the electron-laden balloon to the electroscope. It should make the electrons that are there want to get further apart so they'll go into the electroscope. And when I take the balloon away, they're trapped there. That means that the two foils are negatively charged, so they repel each other. Then when I touch here, it should make the foils come back closer together because I'm allowing the electrons to escape because they're so crammed in there. Now, charging by conduction. Okay, what you're going to do to charge by conduction is you're going to charge up your balloon. Actually, it might be kind of easier to do it with this if I charge this.
Nice.
Because I can aim better. So here I'm going to charge by conduction. What I'm going to do is, this is complicated, this is the hard part of your lab report to get. I'm going to allow the electrons a path to escape by touching the electroscope. Then I'm going to bring this near so that the electrons want to escape.
What are you doing, Josh? It has a hole in it.
Are you kidding me?
Well, it seemed to jump.
Here, I'm going to back that up. See if I'm aimed.
Oh, sorry about that, Sam.
Depending on the day and the humidity, which it might actually be kind of humid in here, it really works
It is
well.
really hot.
You should walk out class and like...
Oh my goodness, don't stress out the administration, please. There's ladies. So when I charge by induction, I'll make the pathway for the electrons to get out.
I can't see.
I'll bring the charge near without touching, so the electrons will be repelled, they'll want to get away, they'll be able to exit through my finger. I don't think that there's any charge on this. And then these should both now have a positive charge of less electrons than protons. So they should still repel each other, which they're not at all right now. But still, I should have removed electrons from it by doing that. And clearly that didn't happen at all. And then you can also do it a different way. Let's see. Oh no, that's it.
For this lab report, is it a full lab or just discussion and data?
It's just a discussion, really. I mean, write a
Procedure.
no, just a objective conclusion and a discussion. But the discussion, there are lots of questions in your lab help sheet. Just make sure you know how to charge by conduction, where you touch the thing and give it electrons, or induction, where, like, see, I'm trying to charge it without touching it with the charged thing, but of course I just did, so that totally failed. So play with it until you have to leave, so you can hopefully try to, well, in this humid environment, it's just not going very well. But
And if we went
See if
outside,
you
it would be
can't-
even worse.
yeah, it's a weird winter. I mean, usually this goes well because it's dry and cold.
This is technically winter still.
Yeah.
So
Winter.
It's definitely
spring.
This has not been winter at all this year.
No, it's like
There's
it's
flowers out. Obviously, it's spring.
It's
My
like
purpose
warmer.
is already gone. But yeah, I'm not getting any charge on this. Like, I rub it and I'm not getting any charge.
That's a lovely ukulele.
No.
My poor hair. How embarrassing.
Calculating.
Lately.
Lady.
Alright, I'm going to have one last heroic effort here.
Maybe it's the string on the balloon.
No, I'm not. There's already a hole in it.
So when I touch it, it should go back together. It just doesn't. We're just getting nothing here. I don't even know if I can convince it to, like, move apart for you, even if I do it by conduction. Are we filming this for Sam?
Yeah.
It's too humid, Sam. You have to try out there in the mountains and see if it's drier for you. But this is easy to build. Alright, I'm actually going to touch it, see if they jump apart. Oh, look, they jump apart. Great. But I think it actually touched the ring stand.
But won't it work differently because it's conduction versus induction and it'll have a different charge?
Well, let me try writing on the board. How will the foils be charged if I charge them by conduction? If I actually touch them with the negative balloon?
They'd be
They would-
negative.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if I touch them with the balloon,
Put this on the back so when it's tighter, you need to no, on the back.
you have,
One of
I can't draw, but your foils repel each other. Because they're negatively charged, they repel. By induction,
Cool.
you actually get the electrons to leave by bringing the balloon near and providing a pathway, which is my finger, which I can't draw, but you know. So the electrons are repelled by the negative balloon. So the electrons exit
And then has a positive charge.
and you give it a positive charge.
And they head down to the base.
Right, they go off for a while. Then when you touch it, electrons from you, since you're a conductor, go in and undo the charge, so they'll move back together. So the foils should repel whether they're both negative or both positive, just because light charges repel. And then when we just brought so neither, but we just brought the negatively charged balloon near the foils, they repelled. Why? Because all the electrons that had been here moved as far from the balloon as they could. So even though we didn't impart a net charge on the entire electroscope, we did impart, I guess I could use the partial, like a little partial negative charge, because electrons moved away from the balloon down in here. We didn't see any of that because we have too much humidity, I think, but that's the point. Maybe I'll bring an electroscope next week just so we can try again if it gets dry or cold or something. But anyhow, that's the point of charging by conduction and induction. And next week I might have another newly invented lab for you if you have any time to play with it. But you guys can guinea pig another lab for me, which of course we won't write a report on, but hopefully we'll see something interesting. Or we'll fail, you know. Do extra practice problem 6, it's very enlightening. And all the rest of your homework, of course.
6 on the ones.
In the way back in the book. Yeah. Alright, off you go, have a great day.
Do we
Wish
pop
me
the
luck
balloons?
this week, pray for me, because it's gonna stink.
Pop the balloons.
If you pop a balloon, that's fine. But you must get every single piece so no babies are harmed.
Yes. Where mine goes? You popped mine. Ready?
Run, Stephanie, run.
I don't even need a knife.
Oh, no.
Why would you steal mine?
Don't pop mine.
You don't want to.
No.
Any balloons left?
Alright, take the tables and chairs, guys, please.
Oh, there's one balloon left. Oh, no, take it. Oh, I'm gonna take it.
What did you stick a letter to
Stephanie,
it?
could you open the door for me?
Oh my.
Thank you.
Pity I didn't get to fill it with oxygen first. We tried that last year in
That would've been
chemistry. I catalyzed hydrogen peroxide with yeast and it gives off oxygen, and fill the balloon with it, but it just would not do anything. I need something that produces a lot of hydrogen, but
What is our objective?
to charge an
Counteract
electroscope
humidity.
using induction and conduction, I'd say.
Wait, Matt. Is this one yours?
We absolutely failed at the objective, but hopefully you guys can see the theory behind it. Anyhow,
We saw it, we just couldn't do it. Achieve
it's
it.
just, this has always worked. This lab has been highly successful in the past, but I hope the capacitor lab isn't ruined by a warm winter. That one's kind of cool. I did an extra electrostatic lab the first year I taught physics.
It's still recording.
Oh, sorry, Sam. Have a great